The best athletes or sports stars are not these black people whom we see. He was not the heavyweight champion at all when we compare him to the real heavyweights who come from Europe. He said, I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit, suffer now and live the best of your life a champion. But we want to say he was not a champion at all. Compared to the fastest fellows from Europe, he is as slow as a tortoise. He never won anything. He was not even a celebrity or a sports star for us to compare with those from Europe. Joyner, yes, she appeared to have done some stuff, but she was not even the best at all. He is not the greatest golfer that we have. Compared to the real golfers, he is a total novice. It's a shock to all of us. Black athletes and sports stars have been overrated for a purpose. She is not even a great tennis player at all. She has not won anything. He has won some World Cups, we are told, but he's not a soccer legend. His World Cup wins pales into nothing when we compare it to the real game. African athletes, sports stars, and others are failures. You might disagree, you might agree, but first, let us grasp this. The real winners are hidden from us. Those decorated with medals are losers, while its spectators, which is the majority of us, are considered cheerers. That's our reward. The winners are given a little piece of metal and they are told they have won. To win and say you are a winner, you must eliminate every chance of any loss and every probability of any loss. And yet, the real game is played before the actual game. Let us listen to how the priest teacher rabbi explains this a little. The energy we want to deal with today, we want to eliminate luck or chance or probability. And we want to invoke the quantum inspiration or the quantum connection that we need. This is the circle that we want to use. And this is the priestly work by priest teacher Rabbi L.M. Dumizulu. Priest teacher of Hamiti Hebrew ethics. And to do that, we're going to use a number of stabilizing minerals. And one of that is gold. That's gold. And that's gold. Those are stabilizing minerals. They are very stable spiritually and electrically. And they don't rust. They are not attacked by anything else. So that's what we are using. That's pure gold or alluvial. And so we insert them in the magic plate for diagnostic purposes. And then we are going to use the modern method, which is also in the full circle. These are dice. All right, we're going to eliminate. What we want to do is we want to eliminate chance and probability from 0 to 0.999, and we want to bring in the quantum 1. That's the thing we want. We want the quantum 1. Why we want the quantum 1 is because 1 is wholeness, is a full circle. So if you get anything like a 50% chance, it will be like a semicircle. If you get 75% chance, it will be like that circle. If you got 99.9%, it will be a little bit like that with a gap of failure. So what we want to do is we want to eliminate failure and induce success. This is what we do as a priest teacher for. Now that we have seen and understand the basics of quantum probabilities and possibilities, we must now realize that black people, we should understand and apply game theory. There is the man who is faster than Usain. He beats Muhammad Ali hands down. He is the best, or she's the best golfer on earth, the greatest basketball player. Who is this person? Who is this one who has won everything that the black person is mimicking and trying and claiming to have won? The man is really a winner. He removed all the chances and all the probabilities of a loss. And whether your team or whoever's team, your athlete or whoever's athlete wins or loses, he wins. He is the winner. He enjoys everything. Who is this man? Even so, we are told that the black athlete, as they age, still maintain their muscles, still remain fit, athletic, and more powerful. The least of all is the white female and the white male. But these are where the real winners are, not the black person. The cheating is here. Why the best athletes are black? They are not black. This is the turning around of the game theory. Do you know that sports began in ancient Egypt? The ancient Egyptians enjoyed a variety of different sports. Sporting artifacts have been also found in tombs. Our ancient ancestors, the Africans in ancient Egypt, were known to enjoy competitive sports and were every time excited and entertained by sports. The winners of sports contests were rewarded with money and special large collars known as useki, which half covered the shoulders, and chest, which is the shishakati we now wear. Many of the competitive ancient Egyptian sports are still featured in the Olympics. Who stole them? Where did the Olympics come from? The Greeks stole the Olympics from ancient Africa. They put some rules. They even show us this wheel, and we are still known to do that. But the Greeks prohibited women from participating, while our ancient ancestors allowed women. Let us understand the game that is really played here. It is called the game theory. What is game theory? Game theory is the study of mathematical models of conflict and cooperation between intelligent rational decision makers. Game theory is mainly used in economics, political science, and psychology, as well as logic, computer science, and biology. So it works. It is the driver of the current competitive world, whether it's in sports or anything. So originally it addressed zero-sum games in which one person's gains results in losses for the other participants. So who is the winner here? Usain Bolt, Muhammad Ali, LeBron James, Tiger Woods, Serena Williams, Joyner Jones, or Gabriel Selassie, or the boxers, or the black athletes we have. Someone is competing against them. It's not the European, it's not any other country. It is someone who has what is known as the first mover advantage. The first mover advantage sets the rules of the games. And on the games, they do something else. They put and give a license. Without that, you don't participate. So in all the games that we participate as black people, who is licensing? Who has the first mover advantage? The bigger the first mover advantage is, the more attractive making the first move becomes. Example, the internet rush era, several firms that were first with technologies have enjoyed lasting first mover advantages in gaining visibility and reputation to emerge as market leaders. Amazon.com, Yahoo, and eBay. But behind our sports activities, behind our education, behind all the activities we do as black people participating in this, we have no first mover advantage. The firm that move needs to be fast learner to sustain its advantage. They have done that. They have locked the whole system to themselves through licensing. This is what we need. Being a fast follower or even adopting a wait and see later mover is a strategy. Is another option, but it's not working for us. At times, a first mover skill and know-how can easily be copied or even surpassed, allowing late movers to catch up or even overtake the first mover in a relatively short period of time. This is where our strategy and our salvation lies. But the licensing, the owning, the copyright rules, all the strategies are all seemingly locked out. The licensing power is for those who win and are the ones who licenses. So sports licensing tells us that even if black people win, they don't own the teams they play for. They are owned by they play for through contractual agreements. One of the top 4 revenue producers in the licensing world in the United States, the business is dominated by 5 major sports leagues: NFL, MLB, NBA, NASCAR, and NHL. The people that own these companies own everybody who participate and win. So when you cheer the winner, the actual winner is behind the scene. NCAA, over 300 colleges, universities in the United States are involved in collegiate licensing, marketing their rights primarily to the apparel market, so the clothing industry. every other derivative from this licensing is owned by these same people. That's why you can be prosecuted, put in jail if you violate these licenses. The same thing with all these EA companies, also league license broadcast rights and mobile media ringtones rights. They own that. So at the end of the day, we have to consider and sit down as black people and unite in thinking and prognosticating the solution out of this quagmire. We need more time to think about it. Do you realize how all our stars will forever not win? Perhaps they are really entertainers and they entertain us and briefly boost our racial esteem, but they are not the real winners. The real winners yield authority. First mover sets the rules, reaps the rewards, pays pennies to the participant, and we pay to be entertained. Our African athletes have not won. What are we to do now? We need a paradigm shift and invite the ancient spirit first. It is indeed a shame to realize that all these and a million others never won anything. We have shown that first things first. The first thing you need is to master the game theory. Grab the seat behind the scenes. We used the game theory to explain this. There could be many other strategies. Let's begin to form our own licensing bodies. Be in charge. Grab the first mover advantage. Be number one in innovation and tactics. If you are serious about this, get in touch with Hamiti Hebrew Ethics, whose mission is to teach ancient revealed applied knowledge, which enables any black person to achieve noble goals. Thank you. Subscribe to our channel, Hamiti Hebrew Ethics. Contact us on this email and let us move forward to reclaim initially the first mover advantage. Spiritual first mover advantage. Thank you. Goodbye. Siyabonga. Tatenda. Till we meet again. Keep in touch. Goodbye.